Hello everyone, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. Till now we completed 31 problems in range of a function video series. In case if you not watched earlier classes, I'll give that playlist link in cards. In this class, we are going to do another two problems based on range of a function. You observe these two questions. Here, this problem is of the form NPR and this problem is related to NCR. Actually, this is range of a function video series. But to calculate range of these functions, calculating domain is must. That's why find domain and range of the following. These problems are very easy but little lengthy. In JEE, we will try to do the problems faster, but these problems takes time. In that process, we will irritate and we will get wrong answer at the end. Actually, these problems are easy, but these things takes little time. Before going to start this video, please drop a like for this video. Without much delay, let's begin the class. You observe this question number 32. Find the range of the function 7 minus x p x minus 3. First, I'll consider given function. Given function is 7 minus x p x minus 3. Now, I need to find a range of this function. To find range of this function, calculating domain of this function is must. So, first I'll calculate domain of this function and then I'll calculate range. Domain of a function. For what values of x the function is defined, that is called domain of the function. You observe this NPR. In this NPR, n is a natural number, r is a whole number. In this NPR, n is a natural number, r is a whole number and the relation between n and r. So here r value is less than or equal to n. These three conditions we will consider while calculating domain of NPR. You observe here, this is of the form NPR na? So this n is a natural number. I know that 7 minus x is a natural number and 7 minus x is greater than 0. 7 minus x is greater than 0 and 7 minus x is natural number. And this one, what do you know about this x minus 3? X minus 3 is a whole number. That's why I written that x minus 3 is greater than or equal to 0. And third condition is what? This r is less than or equal to n. That means this x minus 3 is less than or equal to 7 minus x. This x minus 3 is less than or equal to 7 minus x. To calculate domain of NPR, we consider these conditions. Not only to calculate domain of NPR, to calculate domain of NCR also, we will consider this type of conditions only. Now, I need to find the x values which satisfies all three conditions. Here, I'll multiply this inequality with minus. I know that if I multiply this inequality with minus, inequality sign changes. This greater than changes to less than. Multiply this with minus, 7 minus x will become x minus 7, and when we multiply with minus, inequality sign changes. This greater than changes to less than. Minus 1 into 0 is 0 only. From this, I'll get that x is less than 7. Here, what the point? X is a natural number and x is less than 7. Those values I need to consider. I'll find out these x values also. Here, x minus 3 greater than or equal to 0. Now, from this, I can write that x is greater than or equal to 3. So, here x is a whole number and x value is greater than or equal to 3. I need to find the x values which satisfies this inequality. So what I'll do, all x terms I'll write one side, remaining all terms I'll write other side. What you will get, minus x, if it comes this side, this is 2x less than or equal to 7 plus 3 is 10. I need actually x values. So what you will get, divide this complete inequality with 2. As 2 is a positive real number, if we divide with 2 on both sides, inequality sign remains same. So here x is less than or equal to 5 you will get. Now I need to find x values which satisfies all three conditions. That means intersection of all these three. Here you see less than symbol is there, here also less than symbol is there. If I do intersection of these two, here this is x less than 7, here x less than or equal to 5. If I do intersection of these two, what I'll get? If I do intersection of these two, what I'll get? I'll get x less than or equal to 5. Now I need to do intersection of these two. X greater than or equal to 3 and x less than or equal to 5. What are the natural numbers which satisfies these two conditions? So what are the x values? X values are 3, 4, 5. You can observe these three numbers satisfies these three conditions. So what happened? For these x values, this function is defined. For these x values, this function is defined. That's why this is known as domain of this function. So what is the domain of given function? Domain of given function is 3, 4, 5. Actually, what is this problem? We need to find range of this function. Range of this function. You know that range is set of all images of domain set. Domain contains only 3 elements. Na? So range is f of 3, image of 3, image of 4, image of 5. So this is range of the function. Now I need to calculate f of 3. F of 3 means what? In this, in place of x, we need to write 3. I am calculating f of 3. In this, in place of x, you write 3. 7 minus 3 is 4. P. 3 minus 3 is 0. 4p 0. F of 4. F of 4 means in this, in place of x, you write 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. This is 3p1. Now, in place of x, you write 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. So, 4p0, 3p1, 2p2. Actually, in the answer, they are not given in NPR form. So, I need to calculate what is 4p0 value, what is 3p1 value, what is 2p2 value. NPR formula. What is NPR formula? NPR formula is n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. So, I will calculate these values. 4p0 is 4 factorial divided by 4 minus 0. 4 minus 0 is 4 factorial only. 4 factorial divided by 4 factorial 1. So this 4p naught value is 1. Now I need to calculate 3p1. What is 3p1? 3p1 is 3 factorial divided by 3 minus 1 factorial. 3 minus 1 factorial is 2 factorial. 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial is 3. So this is 3. 1, 3. Now I need to calculate 2p2. What is 2p2 formula? 2p2 formula is 2 factorial divided by 2 minus 2, 0 factorial. 2 factorial divided by 0 factorial is 2 only. So what is the range of this function? Range of this function is the set 1, 2, 3. So you observe the options. Which option is the right option? You see this. This is the set 1, 2, 3. So the range of this function is the set 1, 2, 3. I hope you understand this problem. Now we will move to next problem. You observe this question number 33. Range of the function f of x is 16 minus x c 2x minus 1 plus 20 minus 3x c 4x minus 5. Here 4 options are there. We need to choose which option is the right option. You observe this is the given function. To calculate range of this function, I need to calculate domain. So first I will calculate d1, that is domain of this function. Next I will calculate d2, that is domain of this function. Next I will calculate domain of f of x plus g of x. Domain of f of x plus g of x is d1 intersection d2. Once we got domain, then we will see what is its range. First, I will calculate domain of this 16 minus x c 2x minus 1. To calculate domain of this 16 minus x is there, na? That must be a natural number. 16 minus x is greater than 0 and it is a natural number. And what do you know about 2x minus 1? 2x minus 1 is a whole number. So I can write that 2x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. You remember that 2x minus 1 is a whole number. And what do you know about relation between n and r? This r is there, na? 2x minus 1. This is always less than or equal to 16 minus x. Okay. Now I need to find x values which satisfies all these three conditions. To get x values, this inequality I'll multiply with minus. If I multiply with minus, inequality sign changes. This greater than changes to less than. So 16 minus x will become x minus 16 less than 0. You take 16 to this side, you will get that x is less than 16. So what you need to know here, x is a natural number and x is less than 16. Keep that in your mind. Now try to get x values from this. 2x is greater than or equal to 1. From this, x greater than or equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is nothing but 0.5. Okay. Now to get x values, I'll write all x terms at one side, remaining all other side. Take minus x to this side. 2x plus x, that is 3x. 3x is less than or equal to 16 plus 1, that is 17. From this, x is less than or equal to 17 divided by 3. 17 divided by 3 is 5 point something you will get. 5.6 something you will get. 17 divided by 3. So I need to find x values which satisfies all three conditions. You know that this is a natural number, this is a whole number. Based on that, you need to write x values. You observe here less than symbol is there, here less than symbol is there. I'll do intersection of these two things. X less than 16, x less than or equal to 5.6. If I do intersection of these two things, what we will get? Answer. What we will get? X less than or equal to 5.6 we will get. What you got? You got x less than or equal to 5.6. You do intersection with this, that means x is greater than or equal to 0.5 and x less than or equal to 5.6. So what are the natural numbers which are greater than 0.5 and less than or equal to 5.6? 1 is a natural number which is greater than 0.5 and less than 5.6. 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the x values. For these x values, this function is defined. So this is domain of this function. I'll consider it as D1. Now I calculated domain of this part. I got it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope you are understanding. Now I'll calculate domain of this part. 20 minus 3x, C, 4x minus 5. This is of the form NCERT. When this is defined, first point, 20 minus 3x is a natural number. So I'll write like this. 20 minus 3x is greater than 0. And I know that this is a whole number. So I'll write it as 4x minus 5 is greater than or equal to 0. And I know that this 4x minus 5 is less than or equal to 20 minus 3x. So 4x minus 5 is less than or equal to 20 minus 3x. Now to get x values, I'll multiply this inequality with minus. You multiply this inequality with minus, 20 minus 3x changes to 3x minus 20. So when I multiply with negative real number, inequality sign changes. This greater than changes to less than 0. From this, 3x is less than 20. X is less than 20 divided by 3. 20 divided by 3, approximate value is what? 20 divided by 3, 6.6 something you will get. 4x is greater than or equal to 5. X is greater than or equal to 5 by 4. 5 by 4 is you will get 1.2 something, you will get like this, right? 5 by 4 is 1.25. Okay, 1.25, right? Now solve this inequality. Write all x terms at one side. 4x plus 3x is 7x. 7x is less than or equal to 20 plus 5 is 25. X is less than or equal to 25 divided by 7. 25 divided by 7 is something 3.5 something like that you will get, right? Now I need to find x values which satisfies all three conditions. That means I need to take intersection of all these three. You observe here less than symbol is there, here less than symbol is there. I'll do intersection of these two. Smaller number only you will get. Intersection of these two is x less than or equal to 3.5. And do the intersection with this x value greater than or equal to 1.25 and x less than or equal to 3.5. So what are the x values satisfying this condition? X is 2, x is 3. 2, 3 are the natural numbers which satisfies all these three conditions. So I'll take this as D2. Domain of this full function is D1 intersection D2. So domain of given function is D1 intersection D2. You do the intersection of these two, which are the common elements. In this set 2, 3 is there. In this set also 2, 3 is there. So D1 intersection D2 is the set 2, So finally I calculated domain of given function. Domain of this function is set 2, 3. Okay, now I need to calculate range of the given function. I came to know that only two elements are there in the domain of the function. So to get range is nothing but set of all images. What I'll do, I'll put x equal to 2 in this function. I'll get image of 2. I'll put x equal to 3 in this function. Then I'll get image of 3. First you put x equal to 2 in this. 16 minus 2, that is 14. C, in place of x you write 2. 2 2s are 4 minus 1 is 3. 14C3 plus, here also in place of x you write 2. 20 minus 6, that is 14. C, 4 2s are 8. 8 minus 5 is 3. Okay, 14C3 plus 14C3, comma. In the given function, in place of x you write 3. 16 minus 3, that is 13C. 2 3s are 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. Plus, here also in place of x you write 3. 3 3s are 9. 20 minus 9 is 11. 11C. In place of x you write 3. 4 3s are 12. 12 minus 5 is 7. This is the range of the function. But in the options you observe they given some numbers. That means we need to calculate these values. 14C3 plus 14C3. 14C3 plus 14C3 is 2 times of 14C3. 14C3. How you will calculate 14C3? In permutations and combinations you will learn this. 14C3. How to calculate 14C3? 14 divided by 3 into 13 divided by 2 into 12 divided by 1. This is the easy way of calculating NCR. Another formula is there, n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial, but this is the easy way. You start with 14 divided by 3 and you start writing decreasing number. When you will get 1 in the denominator, there we will stop. And you see this 3 in this 2 times. So 14 into 13 into 2 is 364. So 14C3 is 364. This is 2 times of 14C3. Na? 14C3 is 364. Okay. So 2 into 364, that is 720. 28. Similarly, I want you to calculate this 13C5 plus 11C7. 13C5, how we will calculate 13C5? How to calculate 13C5? 13 divided by 5 into 12 divided by 4 into 11 divided by 3 into 10 divided by 2 into 9 divided by 1. I want you to simplify this. After simplifying this, you will get 13C5 as 1287 plus similarly you calculate 11C7. 11C7 is 330. 1287 plus 330 is 1617. Range of the given function contains two elements 728, 1617. So if you observe the options 728, 1617. So second option is the right option. I am saying again, these problems are easy only, but these things takes time. If you like this video, please drop a like for this video and share this video with your friends so that they'll also will get benefit. In case if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, subscribe now. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.